Hey everybody, it's the Strega Mystica. Welcome back. Are you an LGBTQ person struggling with grounding your spiritual life because religion just doesn't cut it for you? Well, I'm a queer esotericist, and when I say that, those five words only provide you with a scant glimpse into my spiritual practice. To truly understand what it means about me, you'd have to know that my culture is Afro-Sicilian, Southern Italian, and Hungarian Romani. You'd have to know where I was raised. You'd have to know the kind of family dynamics. And that would help you to understand that the influences on my spirituality saw esotericism as a worldview and an organic process of expressing the magic within me, distinct from, but certainly able to intersect with any given expression of religious superstition I might embrace at a given point in my life. And so that's why I say that it's really difficult to just kind of put us in a box and say that how we identify spiritually is enough to know everything about us. Now, personally, I view those seemingly supernatural beings that most people imagine as deities, as gods and goddesses, as ancient ancestors and interdimensional beings. So I don't worship them. I don't worship any kind of deity. I cultivate relationships with them the same way that I would anyone else. My spiritual practice is profoundly influenced by animism and herbalism, ancestral work, and philosophy. So it's not this sort of woo-woo pop culture stuff that gets a million views or sells a million books, but it's my spiritual path. It's not a commodity or a cry for validation. And that for me is enough. And that's why I'm doing this series on the Afro-Italian or Afro-Sicilian traditions. And we'll talk more about the other parts of my heritage and how that inspired me. But I just want you to know that if you're looking for something with a little more substance to it, and you're finding the religious tradition, the religious path to not be a good fit for you, there are other options. We'll talk about that in future videos.